Well, obviously, tremendous finish for us. That's a big shot that Jacob hit, and we feel like he's going to be a great player. And this will be, a nice early indication of that and memory for him. But I thought he played a great game, and I thought probably the difference in the game was. Probably the turnovers. We limited we only had 4 turnovers. That's a tremendous number, and we were able to steal the ball 11 times and force 15 turnovers. And that's kind of been our recipe in the past, and hopefully we could keep our turnovers low against everybody that we play. But that's a good sign, and I thought James Madison played a great game, and wish them luck the rest of the way. So we have finals, and then we're looking forward to our game next week.
Chris Mosley obviously had a great second half, but it seemed in the last couple minutes Quan made things difficult for him anyhow.
Yeah, I think, John, he was incredible. Reminded me of a few years ago we played William and Mary, and Marcus Thornton had, I think, 39 or something like that. And but some of the shots he was hitting were really, really impressive. And but we made a change. We played man-to-man and really tried to deny him the ball and not let him get it. And I thought that, Quan's ability to do that and doggedness to be able to do that was evident and really important to us being able to, somewhat contain him.
Coach, even though your leading scorer, DeMonte Buckingham, went 3 of 12 from the field, 0 of 6 from 3, you guys still were able to get this game out tonight. Is that important because of the fact that that now other guys can step up, and then when he gets his game up, you guys can really start to really improve?
Yeah, exactly. I think, there's so many games now in basketball, you can't, the averages are just that, the averages. It doesn't mean somebody's going to do something every game. But, yeah, I think, Buck didn't play his best game today. And for us to be able to win and be successful, I think that's good for everybody's confidence, and it lets Buck know that how hard he has to work to regain momentum, but it also lets us know that the most important thing is how we play as a team, and if we can continue to improve and share the ball and limit turnovers, do the things that we do well, we can be successful.
Coming out of that timeout, 7 seconds left, you said something to Jacob Gilliard before he goes out there. What did you relay to him, the message?
I said, make the shot, leave as little time as possible. Now, we had a timeout, and we thought that if he made both foul shots, that they might switch their defense, and we probably rather have them play man-to-man defense for that possession. So we just talked about that, and then he was going to come off of a ball screen, and we were a little bit late, and actually the confusion, I think, kind of had them have their hands down to a certain extent. And, anytime you play with your instincts, that's usually best. And I think that's what he did. He pushed the ball up, was looking for something, realized he was open, and, made a big-time shut.
Coach, you guys get out-rebounded 42-28 and somehow find a way to win this game. What do you attribute that to? Hustle?
Yeah, I think so. I think really, the turnover margin would probably be would be the biggest thing, And now we they only had 9 offensive rebounds, so that rebounding number isn't as hurtful to me because so many of them are at the defensive end, and but I think the turnover margin, and if we can commit significantly fewer turnovers than our opponents, that's going to be something that's in our advantage, and hopefully something that works out well for us.
How much of a relief is it in that locker room? For 6 games now, it's been about trusting the process and just understanding we're getting better. And now, there's a W in the win column now.
Well, it's huge, because confidence is a very, it's very nuanced, and it's not just. You can't just tell somebody to be confident or just appear confident, and so I think you need something tangible at times here, and so that's a huge thing for us, for our guys to be celebrating and happy especially going into a long layoff is very, very important for us, and hopefully it can help us and build some momentum to how we're already working, and so I'm really happy for them.
One more. Coach, at the 7:44 mark, Julius Johnson missed a 3-point shot and got his own rebound. How much does that encourage you, especially the team being 1-8, that everyone's standing around, but yet still he hustles to get that 3-point shot that he missed and get it up and make the 2 free throws and go up by 1 at that point?
Yeah, I thought that was a really critical play, and also we were down 1, and Jacob stole the ball on the sideline out of bounds, but that was a big play because Julius was, he missed a shot that he thought he'd make and had enough alertness to go get the ball and really go to the basket hard. So that was very, very big for us. And Julius, and I apologize for not mentioning him, he played a great game, and he's practiced very well. We had our best practice yesterday, so his contribution is monumental for us.
Gilliard's ability to anticipate passes, that's something you don't teach.
No, not at all. I mean, his instincts to steal the ball are tremendous, and he stole the one after we scored, and I think he's done that a couple of times this year. Stole the inbounds play on the sideline. He really has some grit and some hustle, but those instincts are difficult, and more than likely you're kind of born with those, and he's had a lot of success stealing the ball in his whole basketball career.